Yep.
Hello, everyone. Let's get started. Yes, I'm David Witherspoon, the creator and founder of the Ultimate Lean Academy, where we bring health, wealth, and happiness. Today, 7 p.m. every Tuesday, we're here doing our Ultimate Lean Academy. Lean stands for Let Everything Advance Naturally. Lean is a concept that I used for 20 years when I was out there in the manufacturing world and was making efficient in plants where the plants will produce their product and I would be there to utilize and make it more efficient, make it run smooth, and make it run where everybody can understand it. So the lean concept I'm using is going to get us the same way. So I got my grand opening April the 12th at the festival at the Ave, and it's called Lean Health Store and More. We're gonna start getting this store, and we're gonna be able to have minerals, herbs, vitamins, and everything, guys. So don't forget April the 12th. We're starting this Lean Health Store where we're gonna be able to heal each other. It's not only gonna be a health store. I'm gonna do my Lean Boot Camp and have my Lean Boot Camp and also be a life coach and a health coach. You're going to be able to get in subscriptions. You're going to be able to get on a monthly subscription if you decide to do it. And you'll get a membership card like this. And with this card, you'll be able to walk through the process that we'll be able to get you in and learn how to use the lean system. I'll be able to get you into programs. I'll get you to weigh yourself. I'll have a scale and not a regular scale. You'll be able to fill this out right here. It'll be your personal wellness pass where I'm going to check your whole wellness. I'm going to check your blood pressure. I'm going to check everything. I'm going to check right here your body fat percent. So we'll go each week. We're going to go and check your body fat percent. We're going to check everything. We're going to check your water content, everything. So you'll have a scale, and each month we'll weigh each other, and then I'll get you whatever you need. If you have any diabetes, we'll get you a meal plan, and I'll get you everything to get you, if you have diabetes, anything that you're dealing with. Our goal is to reduce diseases in half, pill-free. So our goal is to really heal each other. So when you join the Ultimate Lean Academy, you'll be able to heal yourself. We have to get in a group because a lot of stuff that we're learning, nobody's teaching. So that's why I want to get a group. It's called accountability, where we're dependent on each other. That you're learning from people that have studied this for years. I'm an ISSA sports nutrition, where I'm certified to talk and heal people by using herbs, God's stuff. So let's get on board. April the 12th, you'll be able to join. You'll be able to get your herbs. You'll be able to get ebooks to teach you how to eat, to teach you what you need to do, to teach you about herbs. You'll get into the 80-20 rule, where you'll eat 80% alkaline, 20% acidic. Okay, that will get you through. It's all about balance. And what we're today, we're on here. How you doing? I got my DJ Poochie. What's up, DJ Poochie on the Wheels of Steel?
Hey, everybody. Hey, happy first Tuesday of April, right?
First Tuesday, yes.
First Tuesday of April. The weather's starting to warm up. So,
did y'all heard that they locked Donald Trump up? They just now put it on the news. They put it on there, and Donald Trump got locked up. I know everybody happy now because he locked up. You check it out. Read on there. They got Donald Trump. They went in and got it on file that he just got locked up, and they're gonna put him on there. And the ones that looking, April Fool, y'all, come on, y'all, come on, man. That was good. Hey, Poochie been looking for us. We say, huh? With a smile on her face.
I know that's right.
All y'all had a smile on your face for somebody to go to jail. April Fools, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Donald is still running. So guess what? Since he's still running this, and guess what this money is? Since he's not locked up, so he's still running the country. So guess what this money is? what y'all have. All y'all who on here, y'all got a lot of this. While he got in office, y'all, man, y'all thing been up high. And it's stress. April is Stress Awareness Month. Boy, that been the only day y'all wish ain't an April Fool. And y'all wish I've been telling the truth, ain't it?
Yes, indeed.
Look at that. So, stress. We can't allow people to stress us out. We can't allow outside forces to stress us out. We're going to talk about stress. We're going to talk about how stress is really impacting our life. Not only health, but our wealth and everything. Stress is the #1 killer for everything. It's really taking us out. So we're going to focus on stress. How stress is playing a role with us. Okay, so April, Stress Month. We're also going to talk about lupus. And we're going to get into that also. But today we're going to talk about stress and how that plays a role into our body and how that is really affecting us on our health side. Okay? So focus on stress. What do we need to do to deal with stress? But we're going to get into stress. But guys, what did y'all do this month or this last week? We had a wedding expo that we went to last week. It was great.
Yeah,
we was able to network. And guys, to really get rid of stress, the opposite of stress, that's why I've been able to really try to do the best I can. To get rid of stress, you got to have positive vibes only. Positive vibes only. The only time I want people a part of my lean is that we're focusing on being positive. Stress is negative. Positive vibes only. This accountability team, we're going to try to get rid of stress. We're going to get rid of stress because we're positive. It's very hard to be positive and stressed at the same time. You either are. It's hard to be stressed and saying you positive. Okay? So the goal is we got to be positive vibes only. I don't like negative vibes. With Silver Spoon, I want positive vibes. I don't bring that negative energy to Silver Spoon. Don't bring that negative energy to the Ultimate Lean Academy. It's all about positive vibe only. So I need a team like y'all. We together, we focusing on trying to stay positive. We're not going to let outside forces attack our body. So I'm going to show you why we doing this. That's why I have to stay positive. It's not just because, I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want to go to jail or anything. I realize now I don't want to get sick. I don't want to catch a heart attack. I don't want to catch a stroke. I don't want to cause negative things to happen to me. Karma. So if you're negative, you stress out, let God handle it. You sit back and let God handle it. For you to have positive vibe, that's the only way you can make it. Because if you're trying to handle everything, control everything, you can't. If you're trying to control what Trump is doing and what he's going to do, then you're going to be stressed out the next 4 years of your life. So just think about it. You can't control what Trump is doing. So guess what? He's going to terrorize you and make you stressed and make y'all catch a heart attack by things y'all can't even control. And y'all ain't even know what's going on. So just the same way like this food is killing us, we don't know if this government killing us. We don't know nothing. We got to get rid of this food. We got to start thinking for ourselves. We got to start thinking for ourselves. Bump the outside forces. We got to be able to deal with inside forces. So we're going to talk about stress, baby. Talk about stress. What is stress? What is stress?
Yeah,
what is stress
so
and why?
We deal with that day in and day out, and
Right there.
And like you said, it's Stress Awareness Month.
So it's Stress Awareness Month. So my baby gonna tell you what is stress and how we can really deal with it and what we need to do with stress, because this is very important, guys. If we don't deal with stress, you can eat right, you can exercise, and if your stress is high, you can still catch diabetes, you can still catch all of that, because there's certain hormones that are deep linked to stress that will destroy you. So my wife is going to talk about stress and what is it, and so we can talk about it so we can really eliminate it.
Yeah. So stress Awareness 101. What is stress? So stress is the body's physical and or mental response to an external cause. So it comes in all shapes and sizes. It may be a one-time event or a recurring situation. Common causes of stress are job pressures, financial concerns, and family issues. Traumatic stress can occur as a result of a family loss, violence, or a natural disaster, among other things. So, how does stress affect you? Stress triggers the fight or flight response. You've talked about that before, fight or flight response.
Mm-hmm.
It increases your heart rate and raising your blood pressure. And as stress lingers and persists, this response can lead to a number of detrimental health issues, such as effects of stress on your body, headaches, muscle pain and tension, chest pains, fatigue, upset stomach, sleep problems, on your mood, anxiety, restlessness, difficulty focusing, feeling overwhelmed, irritability and anger, sadness and depression, or on your behavior. Effects of stress is overeating or undereating, angry outbursts, drug or alcohol misuse, tobacco use, social withdrawal, or exercising less often. So, but it's some healthy ways to cope with stress.
Okay.
So some of them are to take care of your body, and that includes getting enough sleep, eating healthy, exercising, uh, talking to others. So you can share your problems and feelings with a friend or family member, counselor, doctor, pastor. You can take time to unwind and enjoy some of your favorite activity, like watching a favorite movie, a game, spending time at the park. Just unplugging from everything is another way. Disconnect from stuff, set boundaries in the time that you spend watching the news and on social media. Avoid drugs, alcohol, and caffeine. That's kind of standard. And another healthy way to cope with stress is practicing relaxation techniques such as deep breathing, which you've talked about before, meditation, yoga, and just try out different techniques to see what works best for you.
Guys, stress is the thing that they use to really destroy us. So we got to really deal with stress. There's a lot of things that we don't know how our hormones are reacting. When I talk about those chakras and everything, it's dealing with our hormones. It's different hormones we have. So one of our hormones is dealing with when we stress out, it reacts to our pituitary gland, and then it go to our adrenaline gland that sends out cortisol when we stress out. Let's say, for instance, something stress us out. So I'm gonna give you a rundown of how medical this thing is, so you can understand how this thing is serious. Stress is just not something you mentally do. It's gonna affect your body and your hormones and all your organs by stressing out. And then it's called chronic stress, and you'll have this too much in your bloodstream, and it causes diseases. Okay, it causes strokes, it causes so much. So let me show you, because I'm certified, I'm just going to show you step by step of why stress is so important for us to control. All right, so let's say, for instance, we stress. Let's say, for instance, a good stress is if a burglar came in your house and you're going to jump up and you're going to try to run away from that burglar. That's a good stress, because now your hormones are reacting and it's sending adrenaline glands and cortisol so you can run out there and run away, or you can attack that person or whatever. You're going to get a flight or fight. So you're either going to run or you're going to fight them. That's the fight or flight mode. That's stress. So you either going to be like a deer, run, or you be like a lion and you're going to attack. It sends cortisol. But let me see, if you do that all the time, if you're doing it without being stressed, and you letting the TV stress you out, you letting Trump stress you out, you letting just problems stress you out, you letting everything you out, letting outside forces stress you out, letting your kids stress you out. This is what's happening to you when you do this constantly. It's called chronic stress. Stress response. So when you respond, your pituitary gland in your brain, it reacts and say, okay, this person is stressed out. So it's going to go to your adrenaline gland. So your pituitary is going to go down your vagus nerve, and it's going to communicate to your adrenaline gland and say, hey, this person is in trouble. Send out cortisol and adrenaline in their bloodstream right here so they can utilize that cortisol and adrenaline in their bloodstream so they can run. But when you do this constantly, you got so much adrenaline and cortisol in your bloodstream right here, it does so much to your body. These are the things that it reacts to your body. This is what it does when you do send it. It gets your, can you read this? Read, because I can't. What does it say? Can you liver what?
Liver converts glycogen.
Glycogen.
Yeah.
To.
And it covers it up down at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what? The next one? Go to the next one.
Increased blood pressure.
So while you got cortisol, while you stressing, it increases your blood pressure. So sometimes when y'all go to the doctors and y'all realize y'all say y'all been nervous and stuff and your blood pressure went up, yeah, that could be it. But sometimes you just stress out and your blood pressure is up because you just stress out for no reason. What else this is?
Increased sweating.
Increased sweating.
Fast breathing.
Fast breathing.
Accelerated heart rate.
So that means when you accelerate your heart rate so much that you end up catching a heart attack.
Tunnel vision.
Tunnel vision.
And digestion, move your fingers.
Slow down.
Slows down. Yep.
So you don't even digest your food. So your digestion slow down. So you even gain weight. So you ain't digesting food. So when you stressing, that's how you gain weight, because your digestive system slow down, because now your body is reacting to this and trying to deal with your stress. It's not going to be doing this. It's going to go up high. So now you got high blood pressure, you got, and then the sugar go up, everything go up just because you stress. This is what's reacting. Too much cortisol and too much adrenaline going in your bloodstream when you stress out. So guys, what gets me where I don't stress out as much and what I learned to do is be able to control the things you can and just know the difference. That's the basic rule. Have the wisdom to know the difference. So controlling the things you can, control the things inside of this, control your being kind, control your weight, control being accountable, control these things. Don't try to control the outside things. What I cannot control, these out. You can't control death. You can't control who likes you. You can't control other people. You can't control how they treat you. You can't control Trump. You can't control none of these stuff. But if you try, you're gonna stress out. Why? Because you don't have no control. It don't change just because you stress. You need to be able to change the things you can. If you can control it, then stress about it. But if you can't control it, give it to God. And that's what he means by saying giving it to God. So stress out means so much, man. So it sends out so much cortisol. Let me show you what cortisol also does. This is cortisol. So when you send out too much cortisol, look at the top one. And while we got diabetes, when you got too much cortisol, look what it causes: increased blood sugar. So just because you stress out, it increases blood sugar. So your number could be 8 and 9 and you got diabetes, but it could be because you got too much cortisol in your bloodstream. And so it's going to increase your blood sugar because of cortisol. Your immune system, it suppresses your immune system. You can't even fight. When you got cortisol, you get sick while you stress out. You got depression. You don't have serotonin. Decreased serotonin. So serotonin heals you. So when you got cortisol, that means you down and you can't even send serotonin to heal you. This right here decreases sensitivity to the brain. Or what I say? Sensitive to pain. Decreased sensitivity to pain. So you can't even feel the pain. And increases your blood pressure. And it also messes up your brain. So sending cortisol is so bad, guys. So when you stress out, that's what you send it out. So my goal for everybody is to be happy, be healthy, and be alkaline. This is my thing I need y'all to do. I'm just giving you a rundown because stress ain't no formula. It's about controlling your mind. And if you're not happy, then you might be sad and you might be sending cortisol. So to know if you're not sending cortisol, then you need to be happy. Okay? That's when I know you're not sending cortisol. That's when you know, don't say, oh, I ain't stressed out. If you're not happy, then you stress out. So your goal is you got to strive to be happy. So the number one thing, let's be happy. Let's be happy. How to do that? Control the things you can. Getting this accountability team so we can show you how to be happy. This Ultimate Lean Academy is not just about working out. It's about getting your mind right, getting your food right, and working out, and doing all of those things. We're giving you a balanced life. You need to do it all. Why get in an exercise group when it's only going to give you 33%, when now you need to eat the food? But even if you get the food and exercise, that's only 60%. It's still the other 40% is mental. So you need to be happy. So if you're depressed and if you work out and still eat right, you still can catch a heart attack. You still can catch cancer. So you need to be happy. So that means your mind got to be happy on a high elevation. Happiness is high elevation. You need to be healthy. That means you're eating positive food, and alkaline, that's positive food. Okay, so these are the three. So alkaline is what you need to do. All right.
All right. And speaking of being happy, this is going to make you happy. Val said that she told Jennifer about the opening of your store, Jennifer from the gym. Mm-hmm. And she also told Miss Ruth from the gym and Bev.
Okay, so, there you go. I need y'all there, guys. I need my team back, man. I miss my silver sneakers. They don't realize just that accountability means so much. People can work out and do good, but if you don't have that accountability team, man, I had Val and Regina, and I can't forget my older crowd. I mean, my younger crowd too. Now, my age, I ain't gonna say, but man, we had a team. I had a team, man. I had Steven. I had just everybody. I had a lot of people on that team, man, and I just want, to bring this back. And when you join this group, we're going to go back. We're going to meet once a week, probably on Thursday, and we're going to be able to walk around the track at Silver Spoon. When you get this, you'll be able to walk around the track 4 times and be able to, that'll equal to a mile. I want you to do that 3 times a week. And once you be a member, you'll be able to walk around the track, and I want you to take your shoes off and put your feet on the grass. I'm going to have a designated spot for you to put your feet on the grass so that ground, so earth can take care of you. All right? So, guys, we're going to get this thing again. I'm going to have a 30-minute free consultation where I'm going to be able to walk you through and you tell me what you're dealing with. And you give me your blood test and everything, and we'll see if your blood sugar is high or low, and I diagnose you and I'll give you herbs and medicine to heal you. So I'm going to give you a free 30-minute consultation. If you go up there and click one of those bronze, silver, or gold Lean Dream Team packages, I'll be able to heal you for whatever you're dealing with. And good, Val. What's up? What's up, everyone? Y'all ready to work out? What's up? What's up? Everybody, what's up, Regina? All right, so we're going to work out, guys. We're going to get into, as we work on just being positive, being around positive people, because that's the only reason why you stress is because you're around stressed people. That's what you've been taught. You watching stressful things. That's what they want. They thrive off negative energy. So that's why the only time I watch TV is when I go in the bedroom and my wife is watching TV. I don't even listen to radio. The only time I listen to radio is while I'm riding with my wife. I don't cut no radio on. I go to TikTok and watch people that are talking positive like me. And that's all I listen to. I don't know how bad the world is. Why? Because I created my own world. I can watch and do what I want. So the world y'all live in is different than the world I'm living. And that's what you're going to have to understand. You have to create your own world through your own eyes. So I'm positive because I'm being around positive people. I'm doing positive things and I'm feeling positive. I'm listening to positive things. I'm hearing positive things. I'm doing whatever and I'm creating that. If I see negative, I'm getting away from that. So sometimes you create your own environment. I don't have to work for nobody. So I ain't got to be at work. If I choose to be where I want to be at, I have that choice. So you're going to have to do that too. Join the Ultimate Lean Academy. So now you can look at Regina, Val, Ruth, all of them together and all of them joining together and they motivate each other. You have to create like-minded people and create an environment. And that's what Lean is about, creating like-minded people doing the same thing and striving for the goal of being healthy and being happy and being alkaline. So let's get this thing together, man. We got this thing.
Patricia says she's ready to work out. Dr. Effie Rogers Mitchell, she says greetings.
Oh, what's up? That's Miss that my she's gonna do the play. She's doing the play, A Sin and a Sinner. So y'all make sure y'all go to that play August the 9th. I think it's August 9th. Text it on that. I keep on. I think it's August the 9th or 12th, 9th or something. But it's going to be at the Patriot Hall. They're doing training. They're doing the rehearsal at my building. So we teaming up together. And I need y'all to get to that play, man. This is positive energy. She done did a couple of plays, man. She do a lot of plays. A lot of plays is on here. Carolette is part of the play. What I call Steven Johnson. He used to be in my boot camp. He's part of the play. I mean, it's a lot of people.
Okay. Nice.
The girl who bought our house on our first house. What's the name of that?
I forget her name.
But what's the name of the street? Vernon.
Yeah, Vernon.
She's part of the play. But it's a lot of people, man. So make sure y'all go to that play, man. I'm trying to invite.
Oh, she said it's a sin and a shame. August 9th, okay. 2025.
See, I had it right. August the 9th, a sin and a shame.
Yeah.
A sin and a shame.
That's the name of the play, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and put.
Shame.
All right, let me see.
And she wrote it.
Yeah.
It's in the comments.
All right.
And hey, Floria. Hey, Regina. Hey, Val.
Hey, Flora. Hey, don't forget, Flora. Everybody, when I open my store, April the 12th, make sure you sign up or just, I'm going to give you a schedule of when you can schedule a 30-minute consultation with me. Let's don't do nothing until you do a 30-minute consultation and we sit down together and let's map out what your game plan, what is going on, where you at, because there's no such thing as disease. I don't want you to ever say I got the disease or anything. I want you to say I got the dis-ease in my body and I'm trying to get it eased. It's only dis-ease. That means your blood, something blocking wherever you got that dis-ease at, and your blood pressure ain't running at 120/80. That's all it is. It's probably high. So we're going to make it at ease at 120/80. It's just at dis-ease now with mucus and inflammation. We're going to be able to get you the right minerals, the right herbs to make sure that dis-ease go away. So make sure you schedule a 30-minute consultation. I'll have it where you can schedule time, and then we'll meet at my health store, and I'll have an area where we'll sit down and talk, and then I'll weigh you, and then we'll give you the herbs, the medicine, all you need, and then we'll take it from there. Don't even join yet. Just do my 30-minute consultation, and I'll see which area you need to join. Because if you got a disease, if you got something, then I may have to get you in a program that's going to focus on just you. We got group subscription and we got an individual subscription. So we'll get into that. But guys, let's get ready to go.
And Dr. F said thank you for your support. She thanks us for our support.
Who?
For the play.
Okay, yeah. Wonderful, wonderful. Let's get, and we got to support each other, man. We got to do this. Guys, I'm to a point where I'm happy Trump is in office, y'all. I want to talk about this. April Fool's Day, I'm happy because right now we can only depend on us. This is the only time I ain't hear y'all saying, oh, I'm waiting on the government. This is the only time I see y'all saying, man, David, what I need to do. Because we got to do it. I'm just instruction. Now, right now, everything is being revealed. Sometimes we see wicked, but it's being revealed. We seeing the food and the doctors being wicked. We seeing the politicians being wicked. We seeing Marvin Sapp being wicked. Shutting the door, y'all want to lock the door. So it's revealing. We seeing TD Jakes. Everything is being revealed. It's up to us to react and do what's right. Don't put your faith in man. Don't put your faith in nothing that man made. Man made this government. And man gonna tear it down. And that's all Trump doing. He's tearing it down. He's revealing the corruption on the Democrat side, Republican side, and he's trying to shut it down. Now we need to be just like Pharaoh. When Pharaoh told us to leave, now we need to go and depend on ourselves. Positive vibe only. Us. No negative vibe. We ain't want Trump in our life. We ain't want to talk about Trump. We ain't need to talk about none of that. We need to talk about what we can do. And we can get healthy today, and let's get healthy. So if you ain't working out with me, that at the first move, don't cry about Trump if you ain't working out. Because that's the thing you can control. You can lower your blood pressure by working out with me. You can lower your blood pressure. And you worrying about Trump, and he high. More you worry about Trump, your blood pressure going up and up and up. Let God handle Trump, and you control the thing you can and watch your blood pressure go down. Stress is a killer. Sin and a shame. Sin and a shame, y'all. Let's go. August 9th, 2025. Let's bring the shame into glory. We're going to do bicep curls, tricep extensions, lateral rises, front rises, arm circles, front, arm circle back, hammer, bicep, and 60-second planks. We're going to rock with Michael Jackson. Never say goodbye. We just saying hello. Let's go. We ain't going nowhere. Let's go. All
right.
Come on, get y'all some weights and y'all work out with me. Positive vibe on. Let's go, y'all.
All right,
Bicep curl. Ready?
Ready.
We're doing 12. Ready?
All right, let's
go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
halfway.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
1 more.
12, and 12.
All right.
Okay, guys. Y'all know I talk about my chakra colors, right? Y'all need to learn how to get into this. If not, then you're going to be behind. You're not going to know what I'm talking about. So it's about following my instruction. Just learn this on the health side. You ain't got to take the spiritual. Just learn it on the health side. Learn that these food colors will heal the spots in your body wherever this is at. So if you want to drink, if you're hurting in your feet or lower body, eat red food, fruits and vegetables. If you're hurting in your sexual organs, eat orange food. If you're hurting in your stomach, then you eat yellow food. You got heart problems, eat green food. If you got throat and eye problems, eat purple food. It will help you wherever your body part is. And the colors mean so much, guys. That's why they call me David the Giant Slayer. We got to kill these Goliaths different ways. Y'all trying to fight the Goliath the old way. The Goliath gonna kill you. You putting on all that armor and all that stuff, that's just gonna hold you down. You got to do it like David did it, with no armor. And and do it how God showed him how to do it. How you've been doing it when you've been killing those bears and lions in your days of being a little shepherd boy. I'm just David. We got to kill that lion and those Goliaths with the slingshot that God gave us. That we all have a slingshot. And this chakra stone. These are 7 colors that will heal you. The more and more you learn the chakra colors, will be the penetration and more friction you get that will knock the Goliath down. It won't kill them, but it will knock them down. So as we learn our chakra colors and the color of our food, you'll learn it and be able to knock the Goliath down. But to kill him, you have to take that old Goliath sword, cut his throat off. You have to cut it off. You have to cut off the white food, the white sugar, the white salt, everything. After you knock them down or let them get back up, after you eat the right food, you can't go back and eat the wrong food. You got to cut it off. You got to cut his throat off. So let's do what David did. Let's kill these Goliaths. And let's use our colors. And y'all know, before I start, I say the colors because I got to get in my uniform. David the Giant Slayer. Let's go. Let's use our colors. Colors is all God. God is rainbow. Not the other rainbow, but the real rainbow. What God said. Let's go.
All right, we're doing tricep extension.
Tricep extension. Let's go. David the Giant Slayer. Let's play these giants. Let's go.
Right, let's go. Let's go. 12 of them. Ready?
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, halfway, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah,
All right, guys. All right. We're going to ladder rise. Don't you stop, guys. We got to do this in good faith. You got to be positive doing this. We're doing this for us. Let's be happy.
All right.
Ladder rise.
All right.
Ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Ready?
12.
Let's go.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more.
12.
Yeah.
Music is a universal language. Music makes me dance. Music makes me happy. Music makes me feel good. Music. That's why we got so much beat, guys. That's why we got so much rhythm. Why? Because music means so much to us. Let's go.
All right, we're
You
doing
need
it.
rhythm? That means you ain't God's one. Ready? Try to five. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
halfway,
7, 8, 9,
10,
11,
and
12. All I want to say, they don't care about us. I care about y'all. I'm David. I'm at the God's own heart. The heart is his people. Let's go, guys. We got this. Together we can, together we will. Let's do this.
All right,
Positive eyes on. Let's go. Arm circle front.
let's go.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right, that was easy.
Let's go.
That was an easy one.
Back.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You remember doing those in high school in the
Yeah.
gym, the arms back and forth?
Yeah.
I remember that in school.
In gym.
Yep.
All right. Guys, we're going to try to get this thing going together. We're going to do exercise. Wednesday, we're doing line dancing. You got to go there, line dancing. When you get in the membership, you get a discount on line dancing. Certain membership, you'll be able to get in free, line dancing. On Thursday, we're going to start up probably something in May. We're going to do hip-hop dancing, R&B, just hip-hop, Zumba. Any type of dancing, freestyling. I'm a freestyle dancer. I don't really like all that line dancing. I do line dance. I do some. But I like hip hop. I like freestyling. I like let things float. And we dancing how we used to dance and just have fun.
You like boots on the ground, though.
I do boots on the ground. That's why I want you to play that too at the end. I got the fan ready. You didn't see the fan? We'll go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
So I need you to play that. So we're going to do that at the end. All right. When we finish the last one, I need you to kind of figure that out and then bring it back after that. So we're going to do boots. All right, but my girl Bonnie, which is Miss Rogers' daughter. So Bonnie is gonna help me out with the R&B and all that stuff. She's gonna help me out. We may do it on Thursday. So we're thinking about that. So guys, we're doing this all together, man. We all doing this. We're trying to heal each other. We're trying to bring happiness. Miss Rogers is bringing a great play, man, that's going to be so good for the community. Something what Sumter and the surrounding area need. So I let her use my spot so we can do positive things, guys. If we don't do it together, then we might as well stop. Y'all can't support her or support me, then why we doing this? Why we even on here? So guys, I want y'all to really, we got to do this together. I'm fighting. I need y'all to fight too.
Cheryl McKnight said, hey.
Yeah, I need y'all to fight too. And the way to fight is to learn how to give, learn how to love, learn how to show love. Stop asking for love and become love. Let's go love. Love yourself. Show me you love yourself by working out. Let's go. We going. We're doing hammer bicep. Hammer bicep.
All right.
You hold it like this. Let's go.
Doing 12 of them?
Well,
let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
We halfway.
7, 8, 9, 11,
One more.
12, and 12. You know, working out releases stress. Working out releases so much stress. Val, it releases so much stress in it, Val. You work out, you getting dopamine, endorphins coming out of your body, getting rid of sodium. It's not that you eat too much sodium. You don't take enough sodium out. You're too lazy. You don't sweat. Sweat reduces sodium. So when you're thinking you want to reduce sodium, you telling me you don't eat salt. No, we made water and then salt. So we need salt, but the right salt, Himalayan salt, not the table salt. But if you got high blood pressure, the way to reduce sodium is work out or move around, dance, do something, sweat, taste it. Tastes like salt. Sodium. Releasing sodium so you open up your arteries when you work out, when you sweat. Okay? So let's be able to take that sodium out of us. Let's sweat. We're going to do the last one. We're calling it balance. 60-second plank. Plank is balance. Mind, body, and soul. Health, wealth, and happiness. Balance, guys. Balance. When we fight this battle with God, it's not all spiritual. You need to fight them physical and the mind. All three. All three. You got to balance it out, guys. You got to get your health together. You can't just go to church 24/7 and then eat wrong. You can't just go to church, eat right, and mentally be off. Don't learn nothing. You got to learn how to stay healthy. You got to learn how to stay in the shadow of God. I'm being in the shadow of my mama right now. I'm giving love. That's all she was. She showed love. So when I hear my mama, if I want to hear my mama, I just use the 528 megahertz. And that's the love. That's the sound of love. 528 megahertz is the sound of love. So when I want to hear mama, that's all I do. That's all I do. And I hear her. I feel her Love is not it's a vibration. It's a vibration, it's a frequency. When you get there, only God is there. Darkness is not there. When you cut on the light, there's no darkness. No darkness, go away. You ain't got to ask darkness to go away. When you show love, you take over your city. When you be like David, you go and take over your city. Because love, every darkness is going to move away when you bring love. So let's love. Let's stay in a balanced place. Let's sit still and let God do the work. Balance means I'm not moving. You think sit-ups is a lot of work? No, that's not going to get your abs good. Plank is the best ab exercise because I'm standing still and let God do the work. Come on, let's let God do the work. Last exercise, guys. Come on, plank. Yeah, we finished, guys. We did it, guys. Safe, set your goal. Accountability, finish, and enjoy. All right, guys, when we enjoy, go ahead and switch it. Go ahead and do the boots. Do the boots. All right, so when y'all finish, you're going to have to enjoy. And I need y'all to work. I need y'all to come out here with me. April the 12th, I need y'all to come to 382 Manning Avenue. 382 Manning Avenue at the festival at the Ave. And that's my grand opening. I need y'all to bring y'all boots and I need y'all to work out. I need y'all to work out. I need y'all to work out. Come on.
Yeah, let's go. All right. I got my boots on the ground. Yeah. I got my boots on the ground. We know how to do this. Yeah. You know how to do this dance on here. Cowboys and cowgirls feeling the cool, sipping on moonshine, fire barrel rolling. I'ma get behind that thing, girl. Woo! Yeah.
Come on, get them boots on the ground. Come on, with them fans at? Yeah! True joy, love.
Yeah.
Come on.
We have to come out here one time with it.
My mic coming out. Come on. Come on, get it.
Okay. Hold up. Okay.
Where y'all boots at? Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
Get the boots on the ground, guys. We having a good time.
That's an exercise right there for you.
Exercise.
Woo!
Where the fans at? guys. We can have fun, guys. Boots on the ground. Yeah. Take my thing out. Yeah, guys. We enjoying this, guys. All right.
Workout right there.
Yeah. You all on here. I know Bonnie be there every Wednesday. Bonnie might start do the. Where the fans at? Everybody getting in it, guys.
Regina said, I see you with your boots on the ground.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
All right, guys. That was great, man. I'm telling you, dancing, man, look all the sweat coming out. Just by dancing. I dance sometimes 4 hours and don't even know. I be wondering why we leaving. Sometimes you have to use things to get you motivated. We got to use whatever it takes to get us motivated. I bet my wife, we've been dancing. We love dancing. Use dancing in a positive thing, guys. I'm using this. I'm burning calories. I got a calorie count right here, man. I'm talking about how many miles I walk and all that stuff, how many things I do. I track my calories. So guys, we're gonna have to make sure we doing things to make sure we stay healthy. And the thing we want to do, man, is just about stress, man. Just about how can we control stress. If we want to stay in the Bible, man, we got to stay in the Bible and don't go out of it. Don't go in the Bible, and then when it's time to eat and when it's time to have a good attitude, now you want to close the Bible. No, let's keep the Bible open and let's utilize it throughout our life. You can still have fun and utilize the Bible. So the thing that you're going to have to utilize stress is to get rid of stress. You're going to have to start eating the fruits. And not only the fruits, but the fruits of the spirit you're going to have to eat. That's why it's connected to high elevation fruits. You think when he said fruits of the spirit, he was meaning fruits and your attitude. So the 7 fruits of the spirit is how you're going to reduce your cortisol, reduce stress. You have to stay in this high elevation. You have the seven fruits of the spirit. If you want to get rid of stress, you have to show love. You got to show joy. You got to show peace. You got to do kindness. You got to give goodness. You got to be faithfulness. You got to be gentleness and self-control. That's the last one. When you get these 7, you won't stress. The only reason why you stress is because you're doing the 7 deadly sins. A sin and a shame? Yeah, these are your sins. And it's a shame that you're using these 7 sins. You lusting. You gluttony. You think gluttony is? Eating food that you don't need. You lusting over things you don't need. You eating food that you don't need. You being prideful on yourself when it should be God. You know you ain't did nothing. You know you ain't did nothing. So why you being so prideful? Because you know it only God. Why you envying because other people doing good? Why you seeing that other people following God, now you envying them? The only thing you need to do is follow God. Greed, you want more than you deserve. Rip, you lazy, you're not getting up and working out. And well, Rip, that's a sloth. And Rip is just uncontrollable feeling. And the sloth is being lazy. All right, so to get rid of your stress, stop this and start doing these. All right, and that's simple as that. We ain't in the Bible with that, but we're going to get out the Bible and we're going to show you how to do it the regular way. All right, so what my store is going to have is learn how to use herbs, minerals, anything that's going to subtract negative energy. We got EMF. Have you ever heard of EMF? Those are electrical material that is in the phones, that is on computers, that is electrical stuff all around us, that is affecting our body, can cause cancer. even negative energy that you don't see. Negative spirits are here, and you don't see it. So we got to keep ourselves prayed up. We're going to have to keep ourselves around positive things. So what I'm going to be selling at the health store, this is what we call a pyramid. I'll be selling this. I got a smaller size, and we'll be selling this. Baby, I want you to tell me what about the pyramid that you see. This pyramid is to take negative energy and convert it into positive. So if I got this phone beside me in the bed, it'll take the negative energy. I think it's in there. I think if it's in this phone, it'll take the EMF and put it in here and make it positive. All the negative air, it'll go in here and make it positive. Okay? And so this pyramid is so powerful. It got copper in it. It got so many things in here that God used, and these are materials that we use, minerals, to really transfer things. So, baby, can you tell me some of the benefits of what is a pyramid? Why do we need pyramids to really in our house? Because it's so much electrical stuff. We need this to protect us. This is called an argon. I have this too. This is an argon. These are different. These are the same thing. This detect negative energy and make it positive. This also too. I do this in my house, and I keep this on me at all times because you never know what negative spirit is coming at you. This fight is not just flesh and blood. It's spirit and principalities in high places. And so we need to know who is in the high places and use minerals and things and prayer, meditation, everything that we need to fight this battle. So can you read up on what is a pyramid and what it does to our body?
Yeah, so this is it's actually called the black tourmaline pyramid. And it's an important and essential part of your home and your office if you have an office, because it helps to clear negative energy. It purifies the atmosphere, relieves stress. It aids in meditation, and it supports restful sleep.
Sleep. And get rid of stress, guys. And get rid of stress. These are pyramids. Argon. So I got this argon right here. I got an argon, and it's a pyramid right here. I use these two materials. What does it do? You can read up on here. It clears and harmonizes inner energy. It purifies. It protects from EMF. It deepens meditation. So these are things I'm going to have at the building. So much stuff, guys. We're going to be able to heal ourselves.
Yeah, and Carolette says, hey, she can't wait for your store to open.
Okay, I'm going to have it open, Carolette, yes. Because we're going to get rid of, anybody who's dealing with anything, we're going to have that 30-minute consultation. We're going to get rid of diabetes. We're going to get rid of cancer. We're going to get rid of all of that, guys. We're going to have to know what it takes. We can't depend on these doctors and the government anymore. Serious. We got to depend on us. We got to get ourselves right. I ain't saying don't look at them, but get us right first. We're the first line of defense, and we need to know the knowledge. And I'm here with my store because I'm coming with so much knowledge. Ask my wife, I got so many books. I've been just reading and reading and reading and reading. My wife said, man, you got so much package because I know I got to get my people right. I'm getting so much stuff in the mail. My wife said, God darn, will you open up a Walmart? No, I'm David. I'm after God's own heart. David was the only person after God's own heart. And I want to be able to get my people free. I want to get them free of diseases, free from anything that the devil have hold on us. Health, wealth, and happiness at our highest. So let's do this. Positive vibe only. We're going to do this, and we're going. My wife is going to give you 8 surprising, easy ways to beat your stress. Okay, we're going to learn this. We're going to be in accountability when you join this team. We're going to teach you how to do these things, not just give you herbs. We're going to mentally show you how to do this. We're going to physically show you how to do this, and spiritually how to do this, because this thing is a balance. You can't just do one and think you're going to run away from the devil. The devil coming in 3 different forms, just like God. Just like God got Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit in 3 forms, guess what? The devil got him in those 3 forms too. And you're going to have to fight them in those 3 different forms. So it's an internal and an external battle. So how does stress affect us first before we talk about the surprising way to do it? What does stress affect us in? How does stress, when we stress, what does it affect us? How does it affect our brain?
Right, yeah, because and since we're talking about Stress Awareness Month, so we're going to stay here for a little while, probably through the rest of the month. Carolette says she likes your positive vibe shirt too.
Yeah, you see got the little glitters on it. Look at that. Oh, got the little glitter on it. All that. Look at it like it's making positive vibe on it. That's all we need, Carolette. We're gonna have to create a team that we ain't want no negative people in there. And if they come, at least our light will shine on it and they won't even be noticed.
Mm-hmm.
That we surround enough positive people that light will shine on them. They ain't gonna have no other choice. Look at Silver Spoon in the middle of the city of something where everybody's shooting up and all that stuff. I created an environment where God is only going to be able to control it. I'm sending out light, and even the darkness people or the negative people would be afraid of the light. Too much light. You don't have to run nobody. You just have to shine your light. They'll run. I'm only allowing positive people in my building. That's why I got Miss Rogers, and I got different people who rent in my building, and I want to salute all y'all for that. And that's all we're going to have at Ultimate Lean Academy, positive people. So y'all need to join, and don't ask nobody who's negative, but we're going to convert them. We're going to be like this pyramid. They're going to start off negative, but we're going to convert them to be positive. They're going to be where we are. They're going to want to be where we are. They're going to see all that positive and all that happiness. They're going to join us. They're going to join us. So let's do it first.
All right. So how stress affects the body? And you talked about this a little bit. Brain. So it causes difficulty concentrating, anxiety, depression. Cardiovascular. You can have a higher cholesterol, higher blood pressure, which of course is increases your risk of a heart attack or stroke. It affects your immune system. It affects your skin. So you can have hair loss, you can have brittle nails, dry skin, acne, that kind of thing. It affects your gut, and it affects your reproductive system. So it decreases your hormone production, and your libido, and increases PMS symptoms and so forth. So it has a lot of different stress or effects on the body. But there are some surprisingly easy ways to beat stress. Some of these really, you kind of know already, but
you take it for granted, though.
Right.
You take it for granted.
You might take it for granted a little bit. Like the first thing is to watch fish. Now, would you ever think about that, watching fish?
If you stress out, you need to watch a fish and see how he's swimming through water. Water gets you calm. That's what it is. You're watching a fish and see him go through that water, and you'll calm down.
Yeah, no, it's watching fish has been proven. Watching fish swim, it's been shown to lower blood pressure and heart rate.
Okay.
Yeah. Hug and hold hands.
Hug and hold hands.
Yep.
Need love.
Yep. Hugging can slow the release of stress chemical cortisol and increase the flow of endorphins.
Okay.
Stroking a pet. I don't know how many people have a pet.
Rubbing your pet.
Yeah. Stroking a pet can have a calming effect on your mind and help you think more clearly. Walking in the park.
Walking in the park.
So you always talk about greener spaces. Green spaces can lower blood pressure and stress chemicals and help to lift your mood. Sitting up straight, which, I need to get better at. So
research, you breathe good.
Yeah, so it suggests that slouching lowers your self-esteem and your mood, while sitting up straight can build resilience to stress, boost your confidence, and increase productivity. Say no with a smile. Say no with a smile. So if it's too much for you, just say no and don't feel guilty about it. Be clear, honest, and respectful, and smile, but the answer is still no.
Learn how to say no and smile.
Yep.
But no, I can't do it today.
That's right.
I can't give you no money today. I don't have it. No, I can't help you today.
Yep.
You got to help yourself first.
Yep.
Help yourself first.
Yep. Along with dancing, sing. Sing. Whether
Singing?
whether you're in the shower, on your way to work, part of a choir, singing gives you a positive, creative outlet and lifts your mood. So singing. And last but not least, get or give a massage. I need to do a little bit more of this myself. Getting a massage. So taking some me time to relax and treat yourself is an important part of self-care. So yeah.
And
that's
even at
another one.
the thing, we at the wedding expo, they had a massage person there giving massages.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I missed that
Oh,
person.
you missed
Okay.
that? Yeah, they had a whole bed there, and if people saw my live, I had the guy been there like he was asleep. I sit there about 10 minutes, talk about how he just like he snoring. But guys, stress is gonna send fight or flight. That's our sympathetic nervous system. That's our sympathetic nervous system. That means we got too much thing going on. We got to slow down. Slow down. Breathe slow. Start taking things slow. The best thing to slow you down, and really what minerals that you need to slow you down, the best thing I'll tell you is magnesium. Everybody who has the disease, everybody who has stress has lack of magnesium. Everybody. If you stress out, you didn't deplete all your magnesium. So you need magnesium. Magnesium is the main thing that slows things down. When you got high blood pressure, it's because you got lack of magnesium. Your calcium squeezes your arteries so the blood can go through. Magnesium releases it. Calcium squeezes it, magnesium releases it. The reason why your blood pressure is so high is because you got too much calcium in your bloodstream and it's squeezing it tight. You don't have magnesium to relax it. So when you get magnesium, you need magnesium in your body so you can relax. It relaxes your brain. Don't just get one magnesium, get the magnesium complex. I'll have it there, magnesium complex, so you can get the ones that deals with your brain, not just X-Lax. You don't need that relaxes your walls so you can just use the bathroom. That's all magnesium do, relaxes your walls so the food can just go through you. That's what magnesium do. One of the magnesium, the other magnesium, it goes to your brain and unstress your brain. Certain magnesium can go through your brain, certain magnesium can't. There's only 3 magnesium that can go to your brain. Magnesium glycinate. It goes in your brain and it softens your brain. It slows your brain down. It stops Alzheimer's. It stops MS. Magnesium slows you down. So one thing I need you to get when we open up the store, is get magnesium complex. That's probably everybody's magnesium deficient. That's one thing we're gonna have to realize because we stress out. That means you didn't deplete all your magnesium. You can't even slow down. So now you're too wired. So now we need to get magnesium, and now we need to be grounded so that stress can come out and go into Mother Earth. We got too much shoes on. The stress is still in our body. We don't give it to Mother Earth. So we need to take our shoes off and give all that stress to Mother Earth. Give that while I'm wearing this right here. I put this on my phone. This is on my phone because the phone, I don't put the phone in my ear because EMF, that can cause disease, that can cause cancer. So I use this. This is an anti-radiation thing right here. This is the same thing as my pyramid. You see copper? Copper. That's why I wear copper. It gets rid of bad stuff and it brings in good stuff even more. So it get rid of the negative and bring the positive. So while you wear copper, the sun is coming and the sun is gonna give me more extra power because I got copper. It's gonna take it in. This is what copper is gonna take the negative EMF and be able to do it. So guys, there's so much we can do to get rid of negative energy. And the next thing you need to do, and we're gonna end with this, is after we done did all this, after we done wear this, after we done did this, after we wear this, after we live a good life, the last thing you need to do is create a spiritual warfare prayer. This thing is spiritual. So you got to create a prayer life that's going to get rid of all of these negative energy. Negative energy, that's all devil is. It's not really a person. It's negative energy, low vibration. So we need to spiritually keep ourselves high vibration. Okay, that's all it is. When we depressed, that's low vibration. When we happy, that's high vibration. So how do you know if you high vibration? If you happy, if you feeling good, if you stressed out, that's low vibration. So it's your job to meditate and live a positive life. You got to create it. I live a different life than you live a different life, and everybody live a different life. I realize me and my wife be in the same house, and we perceive life different. And I hate to realize that. Even though we see the same thing, she see it different than I see it. Each person see it different. Like right now, I think this is the best time. Right now is right now.
Okay, it's Carol, before you go there, Carolette said that there's an app that she uses called Calm, CALM, and she said it's very relaxing and good for meditation.
I got that too. Get everything you need, man. And the last thing we're gonna talk, get everything. So we forgot to talk, and we'll talk about next week. But lupus is one of the diseases that we have. What are some of the remedies of lupus? I'm gonna go down the list. Why do we get rid of lupus? How can we? It's an autoimmune disease that attack our own blood, our body. It attacks our immune system. And lupus is mainly about inflammation. Everything is about inflammation. Everything is inflammation. You get rid of the mucus, you get rid of the disease. Everything is inflammation. Inflammation, mucus, the same. So the remedies of getting rid of lupus, if you have any lupus, is rest, reduce your stress, and a proper diet and exercise. You need supplements for pain and inflammation. Turmeric and different oils. Tree oil, flaxseed, do the bluefish, put your feet in the water, minerals for your bone, magnesium, rich food in calcium. You're going to need vitamin B9, folic acid. You need vitamin B5. You need bee pollen. Bee pollen is good too for you. Vitamin D, sunlight. If you can take it, some people can't do sunlight, so you need to probably take vitamin D pills and vitamin E. Because sometimes people who have lupus can't go in the sun, so you're going to really need K2 and D3. And you need DHEA, and vitamin A. Those are the things that will help reduce lupus and flare-ups. Mm-hmm. And to really keep your lupus at bay, the main thing you got to do is the thing we're talking about now. Reduce your stress. Stress is the main killer.
Yeah, it's tough. And like you said, we're going to go more into diet and food, the best foods next week since we've run out of time.
Yeah, for the lupus. Yeah, so we'll get into that, man. Just stress is the number one. Stress causes lupus to flare up. So we talked about lupus because we talked about stress. Control the things you can, and don't control the things you can't, and have the wisdom to know the difference. Okay?
All right.
That's the key. Now, motivational quote of the week.
Yeah, motivational quote of the week. And I'm gonna miss my motivational quotes for Women History Month. I found some good ones, so I'm gonna miss that. But we're gonna move on to stress. Motivational quotes for stress since we're into Stress Awareness Month. Mm-hmm. And the one that I'm gonna quote today is, you ready?
Yeah.
Getting stress out of your life takes more than prayer alone, because we have a tendency to pray stuff to death. Mm-hmm. Getting stress out of your life takes more than prayer alone. You must take action to make changes and stop doing whatever is causing the stress. You can learn to calm down in the way you handle things.
Good. So watch out how you deal with
Not
things.
just prayer alone.
Just not pray alone. You can't just pray it out. It takes works. Works without prayer is dead. Prayer without works is dead. You need both. You need to pray and you need to work. When I got on this journey, I started realizing, what is my purpose? Why am I here? Why did my mama call me David? So I took on the David role. I say, I'm going to be David the giant slayer. What is that? And I started reading about David and all that stuff. I've been read about David, but I took it on a different place because I realized that's me. And I realized David went through a whole lot. David went through a whole lot. But he had a purpose. And David didn't know what his purpose was until he beat Goliath. Until they told him he was the king. And he didn't become king for 17 years later. Even though they known him king, it took him 17 more years to become the king. So 17 years, he thought he was a king, but had to live as a pawn. So guys, what I'm telling you is you have to create a purpose in your life. I'm David the giant slayer. I'm taking over my city, and I'm going to build my temple back. And I'm giving Solomon all the materials that he needs to build his temple. I'm giving him all the materials, all the knowledge, and all that. So y'all are my Solomon. I'm David, and y'all got to build y'all temple up. The temple is right here. This is your temple. So take all this information, knowledge that I'm giving you, and build your temple. So when we build this Ultimate Lean Academy, I need you to build a temple. And what you need to do, find your purpose. So you can have a purpose-driven life. I have a purpose-driven life, health, wealth, and happiness at its highest. So you create a purpose-driven life. I got a journal in here. I read up on my journal, I sign up on my journal, and I created a purpose. This was 15 years ago when Rick Warren came up with this book. I read it and I created my purpose. I created my purpose. And now I'm living it. Now you have to do what? You have to look in that mirror. You have to look in that mirror. And you have to start off with you and say, I got to change my ways. And if you ain't got no mirror, y'all know what I'm going to do. Here it goes. Get your mirror. And if you ain't got none, here it goes. If you want to make a world a better place, make a change by looking in the mirror. And when I realized, when I look in the mirror, I got me right, the world started looking right. When I got right, when I started eating right, the world started looking right. When I started doing better, the world started getting better. When I started making money, the world started making money. Not just the people, but what I see. I started being around the people who I am. You're going to be the people, you're going to be the same people you're around. You're the average of the 5 people you're around. I be around positive people. So guess what I'm going to become? Positive. Why? Because I do the thing that it takes positive. I do a lot of stuff. I play golf. That's a good mindset thing. I hit the ball, and it's all about not your strength, but the club strength. You have to be able to get out the way and let God do his work. Golf is about swinging the club and not your body and not your strength. The strength is in the club, not you. The strength is in God, not you. The strength is in you standing still and obeying, not you. So when you get that right, you will become the 7 fruits of the Spirit. Joy, love, happiness, greatness, self-control, all of that. Every 7 spirits of God. We got to continue doing that and follow his ways. And as a man thinketh, so is he. So when we start thinking good, when we start being good, then the world be good. So it starts off with you. Look in that mirror and make that change. And learn that God is within us. And we are with God. I need y'all to put them boots on the ground
And we need to continue fighting. We got to get our boots on the ground and do it right. We're going to get our boots on the ground and do it right. And do what God says. Lean. Let everything advance naturally. And make that change. Positive vibe only. April the 12th. Lean. Peace.
You did that fan. It scared the heck out of me.
Hold up.
Oh, that was funny.